This stock struggling just a little bit. Great year-to-date gains, up something like 40% before today. We trimmed those on Friday, but this morning down another 1.6%.
Yeah, and as you said, the fifth consecutive straight day of declines. You have to go back to December for the last time this stock was under that much pressure. It's interesting what Anurag said, because you have to match the backward-looking comments of executives on the call last week with their forward-looking comments. Luca Maestri, the CFO, said that in the US, the smartphone market had had 2 quarters of declines. And Tim Cook pinned some of the bigger macro weakness on that US market, contrasting it with China and India. Here's what we know. Here are the specifics that Bloomberg's reported about the iPhone 15. Should go on sale September 22nd, according to sources. That is after an event which we believe is planned for September 12th or 13th. It's interesting because if it does launch September 22nd, that would give Apple 1 week of sales in the fiscal 4th quarter ending in September. You're also interestingly lapping some comps with the period a year ago where, remember, the iPhone 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max were impacted by the second COVID wave in China at Foxconn's facility. And remember the story, John, I was on the show every day with you talking about this. The demand was for the higher-end Pro handsets on the 14, but they couldn't make them. They did not have the production disruption in the iPhone 14 standard version, but there was no demand there. In terms of what we know, the Pro model for the 15 is going to have a border that's about 1/3 thinner around the display, a titanium frame as opposed to a stainless steel frame, better camera, USB-C charging port, and a faster processor. Does the tech drive the upgrade cycle? And I think that's where we have some questions.
Is that enough to get us to upgrade? Ed, Anurag, to the two of you, thank you. No doubt we'll be staying on top of this story for the next couple of weeks, going into the launch, if it is indeed in the back end of September.